Southwest Custom Q just hit the inventory here at Crossroad Q's. This beautiful 6-pointer has some extremely sought after and desirable veneer colors. So what I am told, and I have not verified this with Lori or with Southwest, but I have been told from a reputable source that the blue color that is in this combination, okay, and I'm going to give you a close-up here in just a minute, I am told that it's no longer available. It's been discontinued. I'm going to show you. So what you actually have, you have natural on the inside. The points, by the way, that's Ebony. Of course, you know that it's a Birdseye forearm. But you have natural, and then you have what seems to be like a baby blue and then kind of a greenish teal blue on the outside. I heard that that light blue on the inside is no longer available. Again, I have not verified that, but I did hear that from a reputable source. This color combination is really, really, really sharp in person. So again, ebony points. You've got the natural, the blue, and then the greenish teal on the outside. Birdseye front. Pin number 33808. 33808. Of course, 3/811 Southwest style pin. If one of you have been waiting for a pristine condition Southwest, you want something that's very close to new or that has been taken care of extremely well, this is about as good as you're going to get. In fact, this beautiful Southwest just got back from a spa day at Proficient Billiards. Proficient Billiards, of course, one of the most reputable businesses when it comes to restorations, refinishes, rewraps, and a whole slew of other work that they do on Qs. This Q, literally, after they've had their hands on it, looks basically like a new Q. It's been refinished, and I heard they use that UV finish. You can tell that the finish on the Q is really, really nice. I always say it looks like glass. It looks like a mirror. Now, after it was refinished, it's been played with. It has some really, really light play, but you really can't even tell. I was just looking right there to see if that was a mark in the finish, and it's not because it doesn't have any. Looks like glass all the way around. I'm going to give you a little bit better perspective. Yeah, that UV stuff really has a nice shine to it. And for those of you that don't understand what the difference is, some Q makers use an automotive clear. Those work good too. And then some Q makers like the UV finish. I'm told that the UV under the light, of course, dries a lot faster. There's a whole different process to both of them. I'm not going to say one is better than the other because I've seen some great looking Qs. Nice straight Southwest. They did a tight form fit black and white linen wrap. You can see the figure in the ebony in the butt sleeve here. And then again, I'm going to give you a close-up on the color combination that I'm told is not available anymore. Don't quote me on that. But if you look right there, you can see I love that combination. Again, natural, and then you have that light blue and then that tealish green on the outside right there. A lot of ring work on this Southwest for a 2008. Again, after the spa day, looks like a brand new Q. I did attach one of my Keel wood shafts, which is my personal preference. I hit some balls with this Q, and I'll tell you one thing right now, the hype is for real. And I know that because I own Southwest, I collect Southwest, and of course we sell a lot of them. What I love about this particular Q right here, because it does have the lighter wood up front, okay, so in comparison to a Coco Bolo, in comparison to, of course, an Ebony, that's gonna make it really, really, really heavy. This is a 15.4 ounce butt, 15.4 ounces. I'm gonna start off mid-wrap right here and show you, it's a pretty even balanced Q, right? So as I go forward a little more, then it starts to tip forward a little bit, but for the most part, if you were to hold mid-wrap, you know, because it has that lighter wood up front, it's not a very forward balanced cue. I'm gonna give it a spin again so you can see. There's a lot of pictures that I'm putting up on the website. Very, 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 very desirable color combination. I love how the ebony with those blues go into the Birdseye, and then of course that little hint of natural, or some people might say tan, but on the inside right there, I like the way that really accents the blue and the teal. You can see all the figure in the ebony right here. So again, if somebody's been looking for a new or like new Southwest, I'm told that the wait time right now is 18 years. I did a video recently. I hadn't checked in a while. I was kind of out of the loop with them, and I was thinking it was like 13 years, 14 years. I'm told it's 18 years. So if you don't want to wait for 18 years to get your hands on what is notably one of the best playing cues on the face of the earth, you can pick this up right now at crossroadcues.com. The shafts, I put the specs on there. You've got one shaft that's 3.5 ounce, the other is 3.6. These are 29.5 inch shafts, okay? So standard size butt, 29 inches, and then the shafts are 29.5. You've got one that's 12.6 and one that's 13. They're really clean, of course, because they've just been refinished. They've only had test hits. One has a little tiny bit of movement in the center. When I mean by a tiny bit, the tip is not jumping up and down. It's not wobbling. The shaft is definitely not warped. Just a little bit of a movement in the center. But for the most part, I would give this cue a very, very, very high rating, obviously. Very clean. 2008 Southwest. Skip the 18-year wait if you need financing. Check out the financing options on our website, crossroadcues.com. You can actually get 0% interest on this cue with very little down. If you're watching this video at any time frame at all, make sure that you contact us because it may be sold. Our cues sell very fast, and if you buy it, it will be wrapped properly, packed properly, and we always say we ship lightning fast. crossroadcues.com.